Hello, and welcome to Clopay's commercial sectional door training video. The subject of commercial sectional doors is quite varied and includes too many options and conditions to cover in a brief session. This video will attempt to make you aware of some of the most fundamental terms, the most common options, and the recommended methods for installing them. There are a number of tips and hints that many installers have developed over the years, some of which we will share with you here. We will show you methods and tips we have learned from speaking with many installers in the field and from experimentation at our technical center. Before you start, you should review the instruction manual and determine that you have the proper tools and equipment to allow you to safely complete the installation. You should also ensure that the conditions in the building will allow you to proceed safely and will allow you to complete the installation of the door as it was furnished for the job. Check the headroom, side room, and back room to ensure adequate clearance as stated in the instructions. Check to see that there will be adequate support for hanging the rear of the track. Measure the opening dimensions to determine if the door is the proper size. Compare your measurements to the label on the door. If you are installing the door on wood jambs, the door can be the same size as the opening. If the jambs are steel, the door should be 2 inches longer than the opening to allow for overlap of the jambs. Inspect the jambs to verify that they are plumb and the material quality is good. Minimum requirements are specified in the instruction manual. If you have wood or masonry jambs, at this point you should temporarily fasten either a stop molding or a flexible jam seal on the side jambs to provide a surface to rest the sections against during installation. Check the hardware box label to make sure the hardware box matches the door to be installed. If the door was specially ordered for this job with any specific options, look carefully for the jam type, special conditions like high lift, low headroom, etc., lock type, or other options ordered for the job. Other data included on the hardware box label include such things as springing information. Be sure to keep the hardware carton label available for reference during the installation. A tip here is that many installers use some sort of folding table or cart to hold the hardware carton parts at a convenient height so they don't have to work off the floor. It's a good idea to sort the parts before starting assembly to facilitate finding them at the proper time during installation.